Cliches of the internet, this is must see and subscribe Argonian here on YouTube. Bruzo Dragonius for a video this week. I just thought, well, of making a bit of a video that I just sort of think would be a bit more fun to make, as well as hopefully fun for you to watch. And not only that, but this video itself is one of those other videos where you can get to know me a bit more. So for this week, I'll do a list video of some of the characters that within fiction that I can see myself relating to. And not only that, but have the same sort of personality traits that I have. And it's going to be a very quick one, perhaps as well, because, you know, it's just something for me to let you know more about me and what I'm like as my actual self. The first fictional character that I have a relation to is, of course, Batman. The Batman that I could see myself relating to is the Adam West 1960s Batman, even though that I get taken as more of the Batman past the Tim Burton universe beyond, like to the modern day Batman. But there's a thing, because of the fact being is that yes, I do see myself as some sort of a detective, especially some of the other side quests that I end up doing, and some of the favours that I've got asked and that within known. Whereas, say for instance, solving a couple of murders, or perhaps solving a couple of puzzles, or just to explore some tombs and all that kind of things that requires puzzles. And yeah, I can be a bit of a goofball saying that I'm, guess me, more of the Adam West 1960s Batman. And I do see myself as a superhero, but at the same time, when I come around to conventions and all that kind of stuff, there are some kids that are actually scared of me because of the way I look. You know, I get told that I am a bit of a scary creature by some of the people and all that kind of stuff. Even though that I have no intention to hurt them whatsoever or scare them. And that's what really puts me into, you know, with Batman, because of the fact that he is that the reason why he dressed up like that, the reason why he has this sort of voice, is because of the fact being is that he just like bringing fear to the criminals and all that kind of stuff. Even though yes, it's sort of my design, because look at me. I mean, I can be either adorable to you or just scary, depending on what you take of me. The other character that I just sort of feel a bit of relation to, or, you know, that has a bit of a personality trait of, is an anime character from Dragon Ball. Like, that includes Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. Or the Dragon Ball anime, mangas, or Dragon Ball Z Kai, depending on what you could take of it, is Goku. Now, I know for sure that Goku isn't of a reptilian like what I am, and he is basically of a Saiyan and that. What Goku and I have in common is that we can be goofballs, like we said. Like I said, you know, I can be a bit of a goofball, you know, there's some couple of things that I do make mistakes on, and without myself realising in that. You know, back out like in the, when I was out there like in conventions and all that kind of stuff, I sometimes make some very wrong mistakes or very wrong choices, especially with my life in the fandom. Pretty much similar to what Goku does, like in the Dragon Ball storyline. And yeah, he's very funny. The other thing that I have in common with Goku is that we do intend to do some combat training and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like similar with what Batman does and that, before Bruce Wayne becomes Batman, Even though that Batman does all this combat training to avenge his parents because of Bruce Wayne becoming an orphan due to some scumbag shot down his parents and that, I think that I can relate back, from Goku and Batman, is that, well, even though that I trained to be able to be strong enough to take on these threats of evil that's been going on that I need to protect and learn and this planet from, like planet Earth from. He also trains for the intention of being the strongest fighter in the universe. But at least that I can admit it as well, because I'm a warrior. You know, I'm a Argonian warrior, not a scholar. You know, I do want to take on the strongest that I do want. I do want some challenges in my life. I do want to take on, you know, these challenges. So, if you see me wanting to duel with me in that, like in the game, you know, I've got nothing personal against anyone in that, but if you really do want to duel me or whatever, or you want to spar me, I am most likely to take it on, because of the fact being is that I like being the strongest that I can be. Not to mention that with both Batman and Goku in that, they have no original intention to kill anyone. Because if so, then in Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta would be long dead as well. But instead of me killing some other people, I do intend on stunning them by just hitting them with the maul and that. Because by using blunt force. Because like I don't like killing anyone unless I have to. Enough about Bruce Wayne and Goku, and it's down to 3 more characters. The other character that I do have a bit of a that I also relate to, or have some personality traits to, is Blue, the very raptor from Jurassic World that he's trained by Owen Grady. Blue herself is a character from that movie, and I do rate her as that. But what sets me and Blue in common to each other, not only because that we're scaly, but the way, it's the way we sometimes behave in that. The way that people are needed to do to get our attention. Because of the fact being is that there's this one time when I was suiting up, when I was at Oz Comic Con with my caseworker / handler, and with this guy that I was with, you know, you probably would know this person if you just see him or whatever. Even though that he is pretty much my Owen Grady to myself as Blue. So it's sort of down to the matter is that with all fursuiters and that, and with all raptors, I need someone to handle for them and to train them, or, you know, just to look out for them as well. Not only that, but also what gives me, the only thing that we have in common for what Blue and I have is also the fact being is that it's our intention to want to protect the people that we do know. And with me, I do want to protect, you know, the whole entire, protect good from evil. And that's what Blue did, like in the movies when she was up against the Indominus Rex in the Indoraptor, because she's already there to protect Owen Grady and some of the other people that she has a bit of connection with. Not to mention that Blue was familiar with Owen Grady when they went out to Isle Nublar to rescue her from the erupting volcano. And the thing about it is that, yeah, I do tend to fight again. It's just that with Blue's nature that sets me in common with her. And not to mention that Blue herself is my favourite character from all Jurassic World movies as well. Not just my favourite out of the other raptors of Owen Grady. The fourth character that I do have in common with is Rocket Raccoon. Now, why Rocket Raccoon, you may ask? Well, it's just that, well, for one, I know as much as Rocket don't like being called a raccoon, same as what Argonians don't like being called lizards, even though that we are. But like I said, that I don't mind being called a lizard. But that's not the case with Rocket and that. The only thing that I have in common with Rocket is not only because he's a furry, he's an anthropomorphic animal character, but it's just the way that he comes up with ideas. You know, that he fixes things. He has a lot of know-how with certain weapons to use in some certain situations. And yeah, he's kind of a smart ass like me. And I do like Rocket Raccoon for that. But it's just the way that he builds his own weapons as well. Like what I do, as you know, and he does come up with ideas that, you know, for some certain situations, like for instance with the prison break or whatever, or how he came up with how they came up with the idea to destroy Ego, which, as you know, is a living planet, as seen from Guardians of the Galaxy version 2. And he's very tech savvy, like what I am. You know, especially with with puzzles and that. And not only that, but if I wasn't so tech savvy, I wouldn't be making a YouTube video as I am, because I know how to work a camera, I know how to work a computer, and I know how to edit the videos. Last but not least is the character that I have in common with is Link from Legend of Zelda. I know it's kind of obvious knowing that I'm seen as a fantasy character, same as Link. Even though that he does have his way with the weapons and all that kind of stuff that he has, like, you know, he has a sword, he is very brave against evil, especially taking on Ganondorf and all those type of things to save Princess Zelda. But it's just the aspect of him being a lone adventurer, you know, being a lone horse adventuring, going around like Hyrule and other places and that within the game. Not to mention that he does, like I said, with Batman, Rocket Raccoon, and that he has certain weapons to do certain things, like what I do. Not to mention that he's kind of an adventurer, like what I do as well. You know, I go out exploring all over places and that unknown, and saving people or innocent people from certain dangers and certain evils and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, this is all the 5 people that I can see myself relating to, as in have the same amount of personality traits and all that kind of stuff. So before I end this video, comment down below what personality traits do you have, or do you see what that you have in common with fictional characters. Now, if you're a furry yourself, then maybe tell me in the comment section down below what personality traits that you want to put in common with any of your characters as well. Like, you know, with the personality traits, if like with the fictional characters and that, you may have some similar to me. You know, you may have some other kind of characters that you want to, you know, you want to put in, like that inspired you to make the character in the way you perform, maybe. You know, I don't know, but I'm very curious to know. Also, if you do like this video, and that, make sure you show it by giving me the thumbs up button. And for more some content like this, and if you do enjoy this work, enjoy my content, then show your support for me by giving this channel a subscribe, and to be the first person to know, make sure you press that ring bell icon. And for all mobile devices and that, make sure you put on the notifications and all that kind of stuff, so you'll definitely be the first person to know. Also, the usual Twitter things, social media links, it's on the description below. Same as my artwork tee to buy my merch, as well as Ko-fi if you want to support me further financially. If you want to friend me on PSN, my gamer tag is Bruzo21. And or if you need any help from other scores and that, you know, etc. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. To all my new subscribers out there, thank you so much for supporting this channel. I hope that you do enjoy my content, like especially this video and in the future ones as well. This is so amazing to watch this video and to support me. I love you all. Thank you heaps for following me and subscribing to this channel. You're all amazing. it's people like you that makes me to want to do this, which I love, for you guys. Hashtag my human self is ugly. And as always, until next time, this is the most must-see Argonian on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius, saying, may the peace guide you all, and bye for now.